Hey, what's up? It's me again, Tashawn Burks, after my introduction. But also, I was going a little bit too far. So I've seen some YouTube videos from last year there was some parts where I was feeling down, and then some parts about talking about things of life, and then maybe about God or something. And then I've seen some YouTube videos too, I believe. You probably will notice, you might not notice because now you look at me, I've looked like I'm older, like I'm 39, I'm 40. It's a blessing still. Because I hope I get to live to be 30, 40 and up, I hope I live to be 600 or 500 and still look good. You don't know, because now today, I'm so great that, and I was born in the 90s too, where computers were around at that time. Now with the technology and other things of nutrients and sources and a lot of what scientists are doing, because ever since like Star Wars and Star Trek came out and we went through a lot of details about these people, this is interesting. I was reading something. I'm gonna just go to a scientific fact, and I'm gonna get to the king's birthday. They are trying to find some best good sources of age-defying or medicine to make us live longer, to be five and make us look younger at 500 years old. Now think about that, because and this was so this because I've read the Bible before, because nowadays, like men and women like us, wherever the spirit takes us, we'll die at 20 something. We'll get, sometimes most of us or most of people get murdered. Most of them, we could die at 26, 38, 42. The men like me back in, like they said years ago, the original age of a death of men would be 45, 46. But now, since that's overcame, and medicine that people take now and certain things now, we take good care of ourselves, man. But it's so funny because it's like, they're trying to do something like a real, like, not in necessarily of religion, but it's so amazing because we had people like Moses and most people in the Bible that lived to be 557 years old, and they were still walking, and they were old. Like, feel like people, can you imagine, like, okay, if they give us these good products, because we don't know what's going to happen in the future, who knows? But to still be like, to live to be 200 years old, I would love that. As long as I'm still walking and breathing and moving, I might be 200. I hope I'm 200. I'm still looking buff. I got gray hair and stuff. Shit, I'm going to be the now, shoot, do the Michael Jackson. Ooh, them chicken wings and them greens. Um, and I also send a lot of videos of my body image. Like, I've showed some muscles to Sean Burks. That's who I am. You'll see some of my videos. I did some birthday songs for my cousins, and I did some singing. I'm gonna do a little song, a tribute to. I also did some rap videos, and I also sent a tribute to Don Rickles when I was talking about Toy Story on my first video. Just had to check something. I gotta see if that first video is gonna work though. I did tributes. I think I did another tribute. I think it was Don Rickles because he died on my brother's birthday that day. And then I also did some special birthday or some birthday tributes to Luther Vandross because it was his birthday on April 20th. And then I sent some tribute to when he died too on July 1st. And then Whitney Houston, I did a birthday tribute like about a week ago of the first month, right before the King's birthday, the Queen of Pop, Whitney Houston. So y'all see me. Y'all see me. Y'all know who I am, you know, basically. Yep, that's pretty much okay. So now here we go. I want to give a special shout out, a special happy birthday to my best friend. And as I would say, my man, like when I say my man, like my favorite singer, like I would just, if he was alive, I would just love to just care for, die for, to be his friend, his best friend. But he is still my best friend. Even though he might not know me, he's probably looking up right at me right now saying, Tashawn, thank you. Thank you. I'm having a good time in Gary, Indiana. I'm so excited. August 29th, 1958, Michael Jackson Joseph Jackson was born in Gary, Indiana. But he started singing at the age of 3, but he started performing at the age of 6, 5, 7, and then on. And he was working with the Jackson 5. And then he started working with the Motowns and the Jackson 5 and went up to Quincy Jones and started doing Billie Jean. Bad, Dangerous. And right after, when I was born in 92, he was coming out with some of the Dangerous records, and then he came out with Scream, and then he came out with Blood on the Dance Floor, Invincible. One of my favoriteest pop idols of all time. I want to say happy birthday to Michael Jackson. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michael Jackson. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Michael Jackson. Happy birthday. I thought I was gonna cry, because I did cry on Whitney's birthday, because I think that was more like still dramatic, because we just lost Bobby Christina 2 years ago. I cussed Whitney out. I cussed her out up in heaven. I was so, but I'm learning now. But with Michael, like, I was like in the inside, but I didn't cry, because you know what? I knew in my heart that he still is watching all his fans, including me. Michael, I love you. Happy birthday, Michael Jackson. I hope you and your family, I hope that you're really going to see your kids, and that you're going to show your wings to your kids in real life, man. Because I want to see that on the news. I want to see Tupac come back too. Because you know what? Miracles, there are miracles, Most of y'all people might not believe it. It don't matter what religious preference you are, But I'm not trying to judge you, but you know what? You got to believe in something. You have to believe in something. Like, if you believe in your mom and dad, believe in your mom and dad. How can someone like Brian Griffin, I ain't got nothing to do. He's just a dog. How can a dog like Brian Griffin say he don't believe in anything? But you know what? Dogs do believe in things too. They do. They might not have intuitions and animals like us, but you know what? I've seen dogs go to church. Tell me something. Anyway, yeah, happy birthday, Michael. I'm so glad to be honored. Your Majesty, your music majesty. Because he is he's home with the King of Kings. And that's something that we don't really think about, too. Like, Jesus is the King of Kings. And made the King of Pop. And he know that the King of Pop was going to become. And we lost Prince. And, they're probably having a good time on his birthday, too. So, Anyway, yeah, happy birthday, Michael. I love you. I keep saying it because I'm excited, you know. I don't have to say I miss you because I know you'll always be in my heart. The music, I have I have your movies. I still have your albums, man. I still have one of your. I don't have a CD player no more. I don't have a DVD player, but just to know that I love you. I got the Escape album. It's the back cover. I got the CD though. Also, it's somewhere around here. I got one Michael CD. I know for sure. Oh, I got Whitney Houston still. There's gotta be one Michael. I got Juanita. Oh, I listen to gospel too. I got Juanita Bynum though. She one of my favorites too. Another Whitney. Shoot. Michael, I got one of your CDs somewhere. I can't find it right now, Michael. But you know, MJ, you know what? You should know that I love you. I got the Bad album. I got Off the Wall. I got your CDs, Michael. I got your CDs. I got them. I got 3 of them. I got 3 Michael Jackson CDs and 2 Michael Jackson. Actually, I got 3 Michael Jackson DVDs. I got the Motown 25. I love you, man. You meant really a lot to me and everybody. Even my mom. My mama still loves you. She was such a big, like huge fan of you and she still is, from when you had the afro to a nose. Because your nose was bigger than mine, but it was so beautiful, man. From afro, then still started to perm up and had jerry curls and a small nose, and you started looking like a white girl. My mama still loves you till this day. You done changed years ago, but you can't say fuck Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson. You know, you still black. You still a nigga. No matter what, Michael Jackson, you still a nigga, okay? So, cause I was at a bar, and there was these two dudes, you know, and they said Michael Jackson was really white. He wasn't really black. Now, you know, that was his opinion, though. But in my own opinion, that's false what he's saying. Cause we all know that Michael Jackson is black. You can't say is black. Because you know what? He wasn't the only motherfucker that had that. He just was entitled to it, because a lot of times from medical research, and a lot of people who do this in college and medical schools, they put him as his name, like for vitiligo and lupus. Because a lot of people, well, my mom, you know, this is so funny. And I don't remember if I see the lady. My mom had told me when I was a kid, there was a person that had the same skin condition. So Michael Jackson wasn't the only one that he had it, and he bleached his skin. I'm sorry to come like this, but happy birthday. And the King of Pop, I gotta get to work. I know I'm wasting my time. I love you, Michael Joseph Jackson. I want to give a shout out. I was trying to give a shout out to Janet, Reby, Latoya, Jermaine, Jackie, Tito, Marlon, and Randy. Look, and Paris, Prince, and Blanket. I want y'all to understand. Look, I know what that's like, you know. But what I want to let y'all know is, don't give your soul to the devil. Whatever they talking about, the Illuminati. Still stay strong, Janet. Janet, I know you had your baby. I hope you could still rock it like you did in Pleasure Principles, girl. Still do it. Even though that you're 50, you have a baby. You know what that means? That means you could still shake what your mama gave you and what your brother gave you at 20. You could do it still like you did in your 20s. Reby, I want you to come back, Reby. I want you to come and perform and do Centipede. Dum, 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 boom. Jermaine, keep it up. You got a beautiful voice too. Marlon, Randy, Jackie, keep it up the good work. Your brother knows that he loved you so much. Kids, 3 children, stay strong, okay? Don't give up. Don't take your life away, because you never know. Your daddy is still in your heart. I know that was hurtful. It didn't have to be like that. It didn't have to be like that. And I'm going to tell you something. It wasn't the devil's fault for Michael to die. It wasn't even the doctor's fault. He did it, and it was wrong for him to do it. But we got to let that go and come to our differences. He did it. It wasn't the devil's fault. It was the doctor and your dad. We got to come out like that. It took me a while not to believe. Why would Michael do that to himself? It was the damn doctor. No, but it was Michael from, you know something, and I'm not trying to blame Michael or anything, but for someone that didn't notice that they were an addict, and to try to have someone to prove, he had people to try to prove, like, you're an addict, man. You are a total addict. And then to go into a different way of taking propofol, and you know what? We got to understand, just because your father did drugs did not mean that he didn't love you. Your father was an entertainer. Your father was one of the worldly richest men, like all richest men. He was part of the rich people. Do you know how hard for rich people? Do you know that rich people go through things? Come on. Y'all entertainers too. With all that money, you think every day is gonna be perfect? Like, okay, just like, look, you know what? I'm from here. I don't have a lot of money like y'all, but just because I'm still here and I'm going to school and I got a job, don't mean that my life is the rich and famous every day. It might feel like that, and it feels good from a person that don't have a lot of money, but you know what? It ain't really about the money. Your father had more love. He had heart and soul. It's just your father, you know what? He had habits. I'm not saying it's a bad, but he had habits, and he was a good man. He was a very, very good man. And I just want to say, Michael, I love you. God bless you. Hallelujah to the Father that he's still taking care of you, because he is the man in the mirror. I'm saying Jesus and Michael Jackson. Jesus is the most of the greatest man of the mirror too, that is higher and gifted above. And I want y'all to know, Catherine and Joseph, you know what? Stay strong. Stay strong. Stay strong. Do y'all hear me? As black people like us, still stay strong. And I'm not just black people, white people, because Michael was love. I'm like that too. White people, Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, Indonesians, Polishes, Germans, Irish. I can go on and on. Stay strong. We got to stay strong as MJ fans, because if some of us ain't never been there yet, and we want to be there to be there just like with Lady Gaga and Beyonce and Justin Timberlake and Bruno Mars, stay strong. Because when you see me, YouTube, y'all gonna be putting this video on Oprah Winfrey show. I believe it someday. And when I come out as a star, they'll be like, oh my goodness. 25 right now, but I still have faith that I'm gonna be a good performer someday. I can sing my ass off. I can dance my hoo-hoo-hoo. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna let it shine. I'm telling you, stay strong. And Janet too, thank you too. You done inspired me a lot. Your brothers, your sisters, and you know what? You don't have to be seen all the time. But it's his birthday. Go out there and go sing for him. Okay? I love you. And I just wanted to say this. You are not alone, for I am here with you. Though you're far apart, You're always in my heart, for you are not alone. For I am here with you. Though you're far away, Michael, you're always in my heart, for you are not alone. Just call my name, and I'll be there, I'll be there. I'll reach out my hand to you. I have faith in all you do. Where there is love, I'll be there. She's working 2 jobs and trying to find a place to stay. Hold on. What's that song? She's looking for 2 jobs and find a place to stay. She's going to work, keeping alive. She works in a restaurant night and day. She waits her love away. She cries inside every time she feels this way. And she's crying inside every time her baby dies. Whoa. Keeping your head up to the sky, keeping your mind up, stay alive. Give me your wings so we can fly away, oh Lord. Happy birthday, Michael.